channel, or for those that are new, my name is Jennifer. Today we're going to reshelve the books that either I read last month or I got back that I loaned out to a friend that read those and enjoyed them, and I'd like to keep them on my shelves. And so let's go ahead and find room on my shelves. I'm gonna have to do some reorganization because I definitely have a really big book here to shelve from the 6th book in the Dungeon Crawl Carl series. And currently that shelf is full, so we're gonna have to do some rearranging to get that series to stick all together. So I'm excited. Come along, join me in this reorganization today. All right, grab a snack and let's get started. Adding back in book 8 into the stacks here. So just after book 7. So that has been added, and let's add in my nonfiction Dressmakers of Auschwitz next to 4 Red Sweaters. This is kind of my nonfiction kind of area right here so far. Collection at the end. So got those added. Okay, so then the way up its death. This shelf is completely full, so we'll have to reorganize some things to get things to fit. Okay, so one of the things I'm gonna have to do is on that second shelf, I need to make more room for books that I've already read. And on the right shelf, on the second shelf, there is a set of books that are my middle grade and young adult books that I have not read, but those laying down are the 3 that I have. And so I want to take down all of the middle grade and young adult books and put them in with my other books I haven't read yet, my adult fiction, and so give me room for books that are read. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, now that we have made room, let's go ahead and see if some of these books will even fit on this shorter shelf. No, and that's kind of why they are down here, which is a taller shelf. So let's see. So I think some of these are gonna have to be stacked like this. Do these not fit too? Yep. So let's go ahead. That one fits standing up, so we'll do that one. So then hopefully we can fit in the 6th Dungeon Crawler color book. Let's see if it will fit. It doesn't. Okay, so let's also move the husbands. Trying to keep my series together, like the Illuminati Files, 4th Ring, Dungeon Crawler Carl. I have Grady Hendrix in here too, so it's okay. That gives that room a little more room, but okay. So then let's go ahead, put hardcovers on the bottom, and then the paperbacks. We do have another hardcover that I finished, The Correspondent. So I have that as well. And then I have 2 that I got back from friends, Way Up with Steph, and the Honeymooners, Christian and Lorian. So we'll add those there. Okay. And then I think we'll leave it open for now. So let's see if my actual young adult books will fit on the shelves for my unread sections. Oh, so we could actually add the books that I read for this month as well. I want to do that. I was kind of looking for a place to do that, the books that I read for the month so far. So maybe we'll work on that. We'll see. Maybe I need to adjust this shelf. Maybe that would be better. But then I'd want to do it on both sides. So I'll think about it, decide from there. Okay, so I did decide I'm gonna lower both of those shelves for the second one. There's plenty of room. As you can see, there's a gap on the top of the third shelf on each bookshelf. So I think I'm gonna lower those and see if then books will stand up vertically. So let's go ahead and do that. That does mean that now I need to take all of these books off the shelves. Then I just have pegs. Oh, that is the highest. No, I need to lower it. Never mind. That is the highest that that shelf can go. So I need to lower it 1. As you can see, I have not used these pegs, moved them around a whole lot. So they're a bit tight to fit. There we go. Okay, so let's try that. Okay, good. Now they now fit. So the question remains, do I keep them alphabetized? How do I sort them? By genre? We'll see. Okay. Let's try alphabetized. That gives me a lot more room for the books that I've read for the month, as well as to grow the books that I finished. So that is very exciting. Let's now go ahead and move the other shelf as well. tell me in the comments below if you like to build furniture or not. If you're good at it, bad at it. Do you, what is your tool of choice? Do you like to build things, not build things? Let me know down in the comments. I don't mind it. I'm actually pretty good at it. You do need some strong muscles to do all of that, but yeah. So as long as you know what you're doing, have the proper tools. I did learn the hard way that it's good to have a drill for sure when you have to put a lot of screws together versus doing it all by hand, which can wear your hand up very quickly. So yeah, so let me know down in the comments. What do you think? Do you prefer it or not? Mixed up. Gotta keep the Good Girls Guide to Murder series together. I still need to read the third book in this series. It's probably been too long. I'd have to do some kind of recap if I was to go back to the third one. That's okay. Let me know if you read that series or not. Did you enjoy it? Are you a young adult reader or not? Let me know your preferences below. But these are some of my all-time favorite books on this shelf here. Some, yeah, very good ones for sure. I'd highly recommend everything on this shelf if you are interested. So let's put my little figurines back. Okay. All right. Nope, that did not want to stay. All right. On to the next. On to putting all of the unread books onto the unread shelves. Okay, let's go ahead and add in our stack of young adult and middle grade books to the unread sections. We're gonna add them in alphabetically by author's last name. Well, technically that shelf is already full. So let's move the 3 Christina Lauren books over to the other shelf. And since this one is Anderson, A-N-D-E-R. So before Andrews, and then Jackson, Henry, H-I-G. Okay. These are the Holly Black. So I have 3 of these. So let's go ahead and move some more over. This might not all fit. I don't think it's all gonna fit. So then this was black. Okay. So yeah, both shelves are now full. So what do I want to do? Let's think about this. We could take out the nonfiction and put it down by my printer, which is like down over here. Let's try that and see if that gives us enough room. So we have I Am Haunted, soundtracks. I'm going to include this short stories of science fiction. And then that is that from that shelf. So if I include those down here. And then I don't have any nonfiction over here. Nope. Okay. That might not be enough room. So let's do, which ones are these? Pages and Co-Series by James J. So that would go on the next shelf. And then, yeah, still not enough room. But I'm gonna add this creative one page at a time to my nonfiction down by the printer down here. So that adds that piece. But then I still have these 3 Pages and Co books. And then I still have these 4 here. So these are all either middle grade or young adult. So, and these would all go on that second shelf of books I haven't read. So let's move some of these back over here. Holly Jackson, and then it was James. So Pages and Co books, do they fit? Yes, just barely. Okay. Let's bring up the Holly Jackson book. Okay, so that is a tight fit. And then this book series, the Summoner series, 1 and 2, and then Star Daughter. So this is Matthew. Let's see. So that would go in here, but I don't think they're gonna fit. So how about the Trial of the Sun Queen, which is Tuli? The Nicholas Sparks. So that one would fit in there. So I just have these 3 hardcover left. What to do? Well, I could add them back up to the bookshelf that I've already read. Should be fine. Or I could put them like up here. Not sure what I want to do. What if I stood a set of them on their side instead? So if I took out the middle grade and young adult, so if I did that, and then took out this one, these, this one, that would give me enough room to then stack them. Let's do serpents at their wings at night. Pages and Co. Doing all the hardcover ones first. And then paperback. still doesn't give me. I still have these 4 left. That did do that. So if I added then up at the top, nope, doesn't fit. Okay. Interesting. Not sure. Could I fit? No. Okay. Well, just look over here. Does not. I only have one young adult book on this shelf, on this side. So I can't really stack them on the sides unless I add extra books to it. Interesting. Okay, well, I think what I'm gonna do is just add them up here. And I will think more about how I might want to change it, since I clearly need more room for the books I haven't read. And also for the books that I have read. So, all right, let's go ahead. Let's wrap this up. All right, well, that gets us at least a little further along. Clearly, I need another bookshelf. But we're using the space that we got. So hopefully you enjoyed coming along as I try and figure out how to reorganize my bookshelves today and getting everything to fit. I definitely have some more books coming that I have purchased, so we'll have to continue to make room, make changes as we go along. Don't forget in the comments to tell me if you like to build anything, if you like to build furniture or bookshelves or anything IKEA. Is that your worst nightmare? Let me know down in the comments. If you're not feeling chatty, go ahead and put some kind of a tool emoji like a wrench or a hammer or something like that to show your support of the channel, and have a great rest of your day. Bye.